Peace, peace. What's good? What's good? What's good? Yeah, I'm back. It's yo boy, Mars, Magus, coming with that magic. Coming to make that magic happen once again. You know what I mean? Got my little magic bag. You know what I mean? It smells good. It smells like cinnamon. But yeah, so this is actually a gree bag, right? Oh, it's not the right one, but it's a gree bag, and basically, long story short, it's a talisman, right? And you can make it for whatever, like whether it be just like general shit that people want, like money, you know, protection. You know, you could make it for peace of mind. You know, you can bring it to, you know, get attention, you know, whatever, like whatever your intention is, you know what I mean? Whatever you decide to concoct, whip up, you know, put together in your magic spell or magic formula, you know, that's completely up to you. You know what I mean? Um, this ain't my first rodeo, you know what I mean? I done did this like several times, you know, and I get results every time, you know. Get results every time, whether it's like, you know, just finding money or financial opportunities coming to me, you know, whatever it may be, you know, it comes. But yeah, I've been dealing with the Goetia, um, just activating different areas and parts of my mind, different energies activating, you know, bringing certain powers online and personally, you know, just in the short time that I've been working with the Goetia, which is probably now, I'm gonna say about 3 weeks to a month. And I gotta be honest, like shit is powerful. Um, the first thing I kind of wanna, you know, testify about is, I guess the control I have now over my psyche. You know, it's just like it's literally like magic. Like at first, I was having trouble and problems, like dealing with certain repetitive thoughts, and after you know dealing with the Goetia, let me show y'all this something. After, let me see. I don't know if I can turn this camera around. I'm trying to. It's not really giving me the option, but but yeah. So about three weeks to a month or whatever, and like I said, like some repetitive thoughts that I've been having, like this cycle. I felt like I was stuck in a certain kind of cycle mentally, right? And yeah, man, I started working with the spirits or whatever, and like next thing I know, like I had to realize, like oh shit, I ain't even thought about that shit. You know what I mean? Like it was almost like I completely forgot about it, and that's because you know from the work, you know, I've been activating my mind and just getting that overall control. You know, um, what else I want to say about it? Um, just different types of situations. Like, so I kind of don't like the word job or the idea of having a job that I got to get up and go to, like a 9 to 5 type shit, right? I'm more of an entrepreneurial type of guy, like more, even more than that, a magician. You know what I mean? So I like to make shit happen from nothing. You know what I mean? But that's another story. So what was I saying? Oh yeah, so yeah, like even with like this job, like after I, dealing with the go away shit, like I got this job or whatever. Actually, I was working like a couple jobs, but I don't know if I had already had started working with the go away shit. But basically, this might sound funny, but I've been trying to quit this job, like doing no call, no shows, like leaving work without telling nobody, just dipping. And these motherfuckers still like giving me more and more days on the schedule. And like, it's gotta be the spirits. Like, it's gotta be the spirit. Like I quit. Like, why y'all still giving me more days? Like, still like, hey, who are you? You coming to work today? No, okay, it's fine. See you next week, maybe, hopefully, if you want. Like, cool. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I got a grip on my reality. You know what I mean? To a certain degree. Like, I'm still learning. Like, you know what I mean? I'm about to really dive deeper into this whole occult shit, this whole magic shit. You know what I mean? Um, but what a lot of people don't understand about the spirits or the go away shit is that it's really just you. It's all you at the end of the day. Like, I know from my religious training and the upbringing and just being taught that, that your savior or whatever is outside of you, your whole life, that's what you've been taught. So naturally, or based on programming, you will naturally look first outside of you as if it's something separate from you. But as explained in the book, it's just letting you know that it's all mental. You're just activating different parts of your mind. You know, the those subtle areas in your mind being activated. It's like when you work out for the first time in a long time, or you go really hard and you start feeling like muscles that you didn't even know was there. It's kind of like that with your mind when you start working with the Goetia. You start activating areas of your mind that you knew nothing about. You know what I mean? You will have control that you didn't even think you could have. Like, it's almost like crazy. You know what I mean? Like, how it's just like, it's like my whole mind has just been cleansed and like recalibrated. You know what I mean? But what else do I want to share with y'all? What else have I been dealing with? Meditation. Um, just the dreams. I need to work on being more lucid during my dreams because at one point I was good at that shit, and then I guess I kind of like just stopped worrying about it. But I'm still pretty lucid in my dreams. It's like, but I just give up the whole control aspect. Like, I've flown in my dreams, jumped really high, punched fast. Like, that was a surprise to me. I was like punching fast in my dream. Like, I was like, oh shit, nigga, I'm on. Like, nigga, you can't never swing fast in your dreams. Like, if you get into a fight or if you running or some shit, it's like, it'd be real hard because you be trying to do that shit for real. But, yeah, so just different psychological, powers just coming online. I don't really have any spiritual messages that have been downloaded today. I mean, I guess, I guess. But, Oh, shout out to Brittany Griner. Nah, that's my girl. Like, even though I don't know her personally, like, you know what I mean? Just the whole situation, what she went through, you know, having to be locked up in Russia, you know, and now she's back home, and I'm so happy. I'm happy about that. You know what I mean? I'm happy about that. You know, that's good news. You know, I made a video talking about her and just her accomplishments and, you know, everything that led up to the situation that she has now moved through. You know, so that's good. That's good. You know, I really feel like I had something to do with that, you know, with her coming home. You know, I was one of those supporters. You know what I mean? Mentally, I could see that happening for her, and it did. You know what I mean? I'm not saying I'm completely responsible. Like, yeah, I did that. You like, nah, like, but I'm pretty sure I um, attributed some of that thought energy, you know, to her situation to bring her home. And that's the thing, man. You know, like it's all mental. You know, and a lot of people don't understand that. You know, or they do. They get the idea of it. It's just that they don't know how to focus their mind or even prep their mind to begin to get ready to do this magical work. And to be honest, you know, I thought like, yeah, as an occultist, as like a nigga that's just like, you know, that kind of gets it. Like, yeah, it's certain things you can skip past and like you can jump straight in and like get straight to it. But when you're dealing with magic and trying to manifest your reality, it takes a certain amount of focus. You know what I mean? You don't have to think about it all day. But that one time when you do think about it or you sit down and you intentionally trying to, you know, bring something into being, and you want to be at a certain level where you've kind of like practiced and kind of developed your mental, you know, through meditation, through scrying, through different techniques like non-movement or like focusing on your breath, like different things. Like you want to just focusing on certain mantras or just certain words, you know, repetitively speaking that word or thinking that word or a number. These are different ways to develop your psyche. Like one way to help develop your mental focus or your psychic power, your psyche, is through just counting, right? So you want to count to whatever, say 10, right? But you only go to the next number once your focus is broken off the first number. So you say, you visualize in your mind like one, one. See, then like kind of throughout, so I go to two, 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 two. As in, and I'm only getting kind of like, you see little glimpses. Like if you use your visualization, like it's easier to focus on that one number. So I just keep saying one, 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 one. You know, and as you do this over time, right, you will notice that your focus on that one number begins to extend, it begins to expand, right? So that's one way. Um, Another way is kind of like you can blindfold yourself through sensory deprivation, like what is, well, yeah, kind of like sensing energy. That's kind of like a psychic thing, you know, like I say just in my mind right now, I say like you have a group of friends, y'all blindfold one person and then you lay out some cards and you say, find the ace. You know, pick which card is the ace. You know what I mean? You have them laid out in front of them, but they're blindfolded. You know what I mean? And this is kind of like a way of developing your intuition too. But just different things like that. So yeah, once you start developing your mind and getting your mind right, your results when it comes to your magic, when it comes to your rituals, you know what I mean? It will be more precise, and that's what you want to work on as a magician. You know what I mean? As a wizard or a Wiccan or a witch or a goddess or god, whatever name or title you want to put on it. But yeah, your results will be more precise. And that's like what I'm working on right now. It's like, yeah, I can do a little quick ritual real quick, some little quick fixer upper like spell type shit. But no, if you want some real like powerful shit, like some consistent shit, some shit that's gonna make you say, wow, oh shit, like what the fuck? Like get what's the word I'm looking for? Systematic with it, you know. Whatever the intent is, create a sigil around that idea. Create a symbol. You can create an entity. Take time. Meditate a little bit. Focus on that thought. Riches, 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 riches. Right, or whatever. Protection, protection. Spiritual growth, spiritual growth. Whatever. Chakra balance, whatever. Right, and yeah, that shit will be more magnetized to you. You know what I mean? Oh, that's what I was talking about. Just creating symbols and create this whole atmosphere around your intention or your idea. Literally bring it to life before it actually comes to life. You know what I mean? That's the thing. So your mind is gonna make it real. Your mind is gonna make it real. You know, gotta get in order though. It's not. It is necessary. It is definitely a must. You know what I mean? If you can do things and shit will happen for you haphazardly, but at the same time, you still might get some results that you didn't intend, and you looking like, oh, what the fuck? This ain't what I wanted. This shit ain't working, but it is working. And this is another thing to always be confident in yourself. Is to know that every cause has an effect. So every candle you light, every crystal you hold and meditate with, every mantra, every you know incense that you light, every movement or placement of a crystal on your altar, has an effect. But you got to know how to see. That's what that subtlety come in, and being able to like pick up on energy and scrying too. That helps you to get messages from things like crystals, trees, whatever you want to scry into. I got a message from something. I forgot what I was looking at, and I was like, oh, okay. I don't know I forgot what it was. Something completely non-important, or so you think, and got a whole spiritual message from it. So, yeah, man, just that's one key. Just always know that every cause has an effect, and what you're doing will bring you results. You know what I mean? And just believe in yourself. You know what I mean? Same way you believe in Jesus, Allah, whoever. Believe in yourself, because all these are aspects of you, your mind, your consciousness. I promise you. You know.